Timberlake sports teams are always dealing with injuries, but there's one that stands out from the rest: concussions.
I'd say we were around 10 concussions this year, somewhere in that neighborhood. That's pretty normal.
This year we have had one concussion in volleyball, which happens to be the only concussion in the 17 years I've been coaching volleyball.
The difference in concussions from sport to sport is due to the actual contact of the sport and the nature of concussions.
A lot of times they have to have, of course, a head injury at first. So that could be something as simply getting hit in the head with a ball.
I got hit in the temple with a volleyball.
Falling really hard on the ground.
I got my concussion by going head first into the ground.
Running into another student.
I received my concussion by colliding helmet to helmet with another player during the Lakeland football game.
Those are all things, so a head injury basically.
As concussions are clearly a problem, schools are coming up with ways to raise awareness.
Coaches are required every 2 years to take a concussion class called Concussion in Sports. It teaches them recognition and initial treatment of concussions.
And after an athlete is suspected of a concussion, it is a process getting them back in the game.
They'll do cognitive testing, and then if a child receives a head injury, they'll have them do the brain rest and the treatment, and then they would retest them again. And if the cognitive testing is not up to par from what it was at baseline, they would continue with the brain rest and no playing sports.
This means more and more athletes are sitting out due to this brain injury.
I was out for 1 week.
I was out for 2 weeks after that one because I got concussion the week before.
I was out of volleyball for a month and a half.
We need to be at full strength to be successful, and sometimes we lose kids for 2 or 3 weeks. Sometimes we lose them for a week, and it just kind of depends on the severity of the concussion.
But in the end, every decision made is made in the best interest of the athlete, and usually it's only a matter of time before
They can come back and fully participate.